Okay, so I'd like to tell you about three core principles that I have seen in my coaching practice really help people to create a framework so they can stay on track, so they can dive deeper into their potential and really create a life or a way of being that serves them well, that's really aligned with their true core. And the three principles are reflection, self-awareness, so really getting to know yourself, and aligned action. So with reflection, reflection will give you a chance to stay on track, to keep checking in, and really work with truth. And I love the saying, the truth will set you free. And every time you check in, how could I have been more skilled today? How did things go? What am I going to do tomorrow? So you're also aligning with the other principle of what is the aligned action that is going to help me to really stay on track and keep creating this belief or this habit or this way of being, this way of thinking, this way of experiencing life, whatever it is that you've decided. And your path will change as you go. And the beauty of reflection is it keeps you tweaking, it keeps you adding in, it keeps you noticing when things have gone off track. And that's something that we all need because there's a part of you that will always go back to what you know and you'll get back into that groove. You can easily get lost in it again, lost in what you don't want, and the reflection will help you to get back on track and gain clarity. The second principle is in that self-awareness, get to know yourself. And you can do this through a daily practice of wiping the slate clean, of using ancient wisdom, ancient practices in order to just get back to your breath, just get into your body. So, somatic practices that help you to drop into your subconscious and rest in yourself, get rooted in yourself. And the practices work in many wonderful ways, but what you find is you get more of a pause in your everyday life before you go into the same old. You find you have more courage, you have more peace, you have more understanding. And somatic practices are also there when the challenges come up to help you shift through them. And with the approach that we have is these things are not about battling on and meeting something head on. It's about noticing, it's about you keep supporting yourself, you keep helping to change your subconscious. So the actual change is a natural progression of having these three core principles really hold you well within this framework. And the beauty of it is you often look back and say, oh yeah, I've really changed. I didn't get jealous then, or I didn't lose my confidence then, or I really have started to build things into my life that I truly wanted, and I'm enjoying them. And there may be things that you change as you get to know yourself, but a practice will really help you to get to know yourself in a really subtle, gentle way. It's times often that you can have sudden realizations, but your practice will do that in a way that when you're ready, you'll have a realization. Then you can begin to put steps in place in order to create something else. The other part of self-awareness is understanding different systems that can help you. Sometimes this helps in confirming something that you know about yourself that maybe you thought was a bit quirky or odd, but it helps to affirm something. Yeah, this is part of me. This is part of a good quality. It can also show you where weaknesses are, where what can be your glory can also be your downfall sometimes. And And there are systems that really help you to understand that. So systems such as astrology, human design, the primary modes, understanding how you really go into stress and what happens, the elements. So having the fire, water, earth, when you really understand how these elements work within us and how they form our personalities and form our individuality, then the more you do know yourself on that level, you can bring yourself into the collective and share your gifts, but be really rooted in yourself. And that third principle that I've mentioned already is the aligned action. So you keep aligning yourself with what's important to you. You keep coming back to your reflections, because we can know something till the cows come home, but until you step into that place where you keep the action, you keep acting on your new beliefs, on your new habits, and you may fall off the wagon, and that's fine. The principles will hold you and help you to do it. And in actual fact, it's not really important how often you fall off the wagon. It's how quickly can you get back on. And what you find with this framework, you get back on easier and quicker every time, until the point that this becomes your default setting. My name's Lianne Campbell. I'm a life and wellbeing coach, and I'm co-creator of a Handpicked Life. And we have created a free training, and you can click on the link below, or if you're watching this on Instagram, then the link's in the bio. Sign up for our free training. It will really help you to understand the principles, but more importantly, there's also a practice there, so you can really start to put things into action. So enjoy the training, and I'll see you soon. Thanks for listening. Please like, share, subscribe, tell the world, and I'll see you soon. Thank you.